Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator with the Ghoul DLC second try. Now, first of all, if you watched the series before, you might see that I have rearranged my board to be a bit smarter in its layout. Or, you know, bit smart. It wasn't smart at all. It wasn't in any kind of layout before, but now it is. Let's see what we're doing at this moment. We are doing some of our medium work. We are improving our Latin, and we want to read these books because we have noticed that we lack these particular, not rights, but laws. We also lack heart law, so we probably want to read one of these books as well. Actually, that's in Latin, so we want to read Apollo and Marsyas, so let's put this up here as well, so don't remember. We are entering the wide door. We have the answer in the Stag door's riddle, so that's what we're going to dream about next. We are seeking consolation from Miss Naina, so turning a restlessness into a fleeting reminiscence. We are seeking out secret places in the city. And we have the Pearls of Renown going on here. We do have some notoriety here, so I'll try to be smart and grab the notoriety every time this has done a full circle. Here we have some things that are going to turn into dreads and fascinations, so that then we can dream them away. And yep, let's just get going then. Okay, Miss Naina turned that into a fleeting reminiscence, which is very nice for us. Let's put the right up there. We're gonna need more people in the cult, so let's talk like about this barber spawning on the streets. And what are we gonna work with here now? Well, we have that one fleeting reminiscence, so let's do our medium work with that. Okay, and through the wide door we go. We'll take that first truth. Many of the dead enter the manses through the wide door. They wander its corridors in silence until they are lost. Some embrace each other, some devour each other, some force their way in the dreams of the living. A few record their memories on the manse's stone where it is soft. They scratch it with their nails, you see. Last night I read one of those memories. Okay. And yeah, we're still seeking, exploring a occult scrap. So let's dream this fascination away here. Okay, what do we get? Oh, right, we learned Latin. Let's put our languages over here, and these are the books we want to read now, so let's read The Victory of Crowns. Erratic accounts by one Arun of the hunting and consumption of supposed immortals by shadowy cults of assassins, published in the late 19th century. The assassins are, according to Arun, the agents of a power called the Colonel, a soldier of the secret masters. The accounts go all the way back to Roman times. Okay, oh, that's St. Agnes's hospital. So it means that we still need to dream about the woods to find those secret histories, because we really just need to find what is it called? The Congregation of Saint Felix of Schüren. So let's do these furtive truths now then. Oh crap! I forgot to grab that notoriety. So there it goes. Unfortunate. Well, I think we're gonna work with this dread here now. Reputation's medium should be somewhere here. I accidentally started before I put this card in here. Well, that's just 30 seconds wasted. Doesn't really matter that much. Yep, nothing came of that. Now the question is, what's coming up? Seasonal ambitions. Well, that's gonna give us restlessness, so we might like paint here, or could we summon something? What? I'd really like to summon one of the voiceless dead again, or maybe a raw prophet. Let's see what would require. Well, knock first of all. So Neville, you need to be there. And for the voiceless dead, we read Winter and Heart. Well, you do not have a winter aspect. Right, or we don't even have Heart Law. Okay, so we want to get some hard lore as well. Okay, let's not even think about summoning anything before we have all the lore. At least some of all lore. Let's instead just paint here. Are we still stale? Yeah, we're still stale. Let's paint using our passion then. Let's paint... We want to paint that red because we want to dream it away. Let's paint... Valsiane. Okay, fleeting reminiscence, and now we can dream this dread away with this fascination, or vice versa. Okay, there is our knife secret. Arun's scholarship is dubious, but she writes pithily. Incidents of sudden and violent death are interspersed with aphorisms. Ours don't dream. Long try not to. A knife secret. When our ancestors forged swords, taught the arts of martial movement, spoke curses on the eve of battle, all these things shared certain patterns. Right, this is on the edge level here. Then we'll read the 6 letters on necessity. Warnings and confessions about the cost of the invisible arts, addressed to a student by the 17th century magus and reputed immortal, Julian Cosley. Cosley's tone is urgent, as if he suspected he might have little time left. Okay, what did we find? We find Kraukis Hill, which is one of the places where we want to go, I think, because we want to find pieces of corpses, and this talk about it being a grave place, basically. We'll explore more of this furtive truths, because we still don't have enough people to send out anywhere. We should actually probably just try to find the hireling that has level 5 in Lantern, so that we could send him out to the Forgotten Mithraeum to get the Alagabalan manacles that we need from there. Hey, we're gonna get some restlessness, that's nice. Did you of course you managed to make evidence. So that actually means that we don't really want to send anyone out there right now. Then again, having just another level of... oh, another hanger-on. That's unfortunate. Yeah, even going to damning evidence doesn't matter unless as we just make sure that we don't have any more notoriety. Okay, get some money for that painting, I believe. But yeah, let's wait till we get this restlessness, and then we'll work with that. Yeah, there's no one who can get rid of this evidence here right now. Maybe we'll just take this hanger-on in the cult. Don't really have anything more important to talk to anyone about. Okay, there's the restlessness, so we'll work with the restlessness. More fleeting reminiscences, and now we can... Alright, we need to dream about the woods, because we still need to find at least one occult scrap. Even the sun can be divided, though it required a forge of days for its division. Okay, so that's the smith's secret for us. And some erudition. I mean, we should probably think about increasing our scholarship level, because at some point we're going to want to... Because this will give us level 6 Winter Law, and we really want to just combine those to level 8 Winter Law, so that we can upgrade Eau Claire to the higher level. But we cannot do that right now, so let's just read Apollo and Marsyas here then. The libretto of a lost opera concerning the contest between Apollo and Marsyas and its tragic outcome. The librettist is identified only by their initials RKNJL. In the original myth, Marsyas lost a mystical contest and was flayed by Apollo, who later regretted it. In this version, Marsyas' skin has a further history. Okay, what did we find? Keglin's Scratch. That is also a place where we want to go, because we find a corpse from there. That I know only from the fact that that happened to... I managed to do that in the previous try. Okay, so let's explore this furtive truth. Okay, Pawn is in the cult now. Pawns will stay here until I upgrade them, because they only have edge aspect while they are pawns. So, we want more people, more people, more people, more people, more people. More. We can never have enough people in the cult, except, you know, after we have all the people we can have in the cult. Then we will have enough people. Oh, sickness. That's unfortunate. Well, we have some money, so it doesn't hurt us that much. And into the woods we go. We'll head to the well, get a vitality. Well, that's a good vitality for us, because now we can get rid of that sickness without spending any money. The well in the wood is sacred to the Grail, the hour that hungers, and to the velvet, the hour that guards secrets. Tonight, as I approached, it heaved with the velvet's mass, struggling waves of deep and vibrant green, pulsing again and again from its throat. It surged around my calves, rose to my thighs, and this morning I still feel the velvet's breath strong within me. Right on, and yeah, we'll keep dreaming about the woods, because we still need those occult scraps, or that one occult scrap. The skin of Marsyas gives oracles, and is later smuggled to Phrygia, where the priestesses of Cybele use it for a drumhead. At the opera's climax, the pounding of the drum drives would-be violators of the priestess to suicidal madness. The opera ends with a wistful hymn from the youngest priestess on the beauty of mountain pines. And that is a thunderous secret for us. Right, so what shall we study next? Well, probably... we have this one erudition here already. I'm pretty sure one of the books I have here also gave erudition. I'm quickly gonna check my notes and see which one it was. It is this one, The Locksmith's Dream, A Light Through the Keyhole. So let's read it. This is the first volume of Teresa Galmia's examination of perils in the mystic dreams of artisans. The perils in mystic dreams experienced by carpenters, masons, and other artisans, and what they purport to reveal about the architecture of the world. Sometimes modern, sometimes funny. No one has ever explained why Galmia devoted herself to this exotic exploration of artisans' dreams. And what did we find from here? Guer Inn. Do not know if we need to go there, but we probably will at some point. Okay, so nothing really important happening here right now, so let's just empty out Moorlands, because finding more collections of essays or poetry would actually help us in this particular instance that we're in, especially collections of essays. And there's the affliction. Need to remember to dream that away. Where's the vitality? There's the vitality. Oh, and the season of despair, but we don't have any dread, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, found the Queens of the Rivers. Hey, the Queens of the Rivers give us secret histories level 2. So we don't need, if we don't get the secret history level 2 from the woods this time, we don't need to dream about that anymore, because we can just read this and get it. We're gonna read this after we've increased our reason one level higher. We still need to go back to Moorlands though. And into the woods. Well, there's the occult scrap. So that actually means we don't need to read the Queens of the Rivers like at any point. So let's put it like here. But this occult scrap, we want to explore. That will give us the congregation of Saint Felix of Schüren, and then we can go there and find the priest's foreskin and eat that at some point later on when we have found more parts of people to eat. Time and again we hear of the wood which rises from the world's foundation. All trees reach for light. What does the wood reach for? Is there a difference between light and light? I think the key to dreams of the wood might be one of these, the one that isn't exactly real. Okay, we got the Watchman's Secret for that. Okay, so we're gonna combine these eruditions. That'll give us an erudition lesson learned that will have a 5-minute counter. It takes us 3 minutes to get another one, and then we read one of these, and that will be 4 minutes, and it will be all fine, and that's all we need. 3 is all we need right now. Yes. Okay, who did we find for a cult? Victor! Victor is an edge person. We'll take him in the cult for sure. Hey, a collection of essays. Nice! And back to Moorlands we go. And Victor, please join us in our cult business. Right, collection of poetry. Nice! And Victor is now in the cult. Victor, you belong over here with these fellows right now. And yep, more talking on the streets, please. Yes. It's just a watchman's secret. We still don't have any moth people. That's kind of worrying. Also need to go to Morelands. Get our health back. Can get some glimmering from here. Don't really need that glimmering for anything right now though. And I have forgotten to dream, but that also doesn't really matter. I mean, we just dreamt something. Our health back together, right. We can answer the Stag door's riddle, so let's do that now. It is the Ectasis parable that is one thread in a labyrinth. There are many answers to this question, as the shedders of skin know. Here is mine. And we got the burning of the unburned, the god from Morelands, and back we go. Now we found a Sanskrit reader, which will probably help us at some point. Not at this particular moment though. Okay, there's some erudition for us. The words contain knowledge, now I contain it. It's a little like theft and a little like feasting and a little like the progress of an infectious disease. Yeah, information is a disease. Basically, information likes to spread around. Okay, what do we get from here? This time the humors of a gentleman. And we'll still go there again. As long as we have 6 or more funds, we'll go to Morelands. Right, we're now at the Stag door. Let's go do the Painted River. Okay, we find a fascination from there this time. Yeah, this time I'm actually gonna keep count of what we find from here. Like, cause then I will. There might be a time that I know that hey, we cannot get anything good from here right now, so let's not go there. I dreamt of the manses behind the wide door, of the great space above the orchard, the space that overlooks the bounds, the space where the vagabond once painted her river. Painted ships passed upon the painted river. I meant the painted eyes of a painted captain. She saluted, and the motion was like the layered movement of clouds. The sail of the ship was amber, and the captain's eyes the green of new barley, and the river aquamarine. Now that I am awake, I see those colors still. So that's our way through the Stag door. In my dreams, I found the way to the Stag door, sometimes called the Horn Gate or the Adept's Door. I have answered its riddle, and I am counted among the know. Fascination might be a problem. No, it's even not, because we have a fleeting reminiscence here right now. So we'll just dream that fascination away immediately. Oh, but we do have the Perils of Renown here once again. Quite a lot of mistakes, so it's gonna be around until we get some more notoriety, and it's gonna make evidence once more, but it doesn't really matter. Restlessness coming. Rose! Hey, Rose. You are a very good person to have around. I would really like to find a moth person, but we'll take you in the cult. No, it's not. It's very similar, the picture in the sunset, right, and the Children of Silence. Like, not actually, but you can see the outline is the same, basically. So that's why and the colors are very similar. So that's why I keep grabbing the sunset, right, occasionally. When I try to grab this Children of Silence. Okay, the War of the Road Censored Edition. That gives... And check my notes. No, actually, I mean don't. Because I remember, it gives Secret Histories level 4. So that's something we actually want to read. Because level 4 we still need. Do we, though? We have 4 here, and we already been to Gladwin Lake, and I think there's only 5 of them. Anyways, so... Yeah, there is only 5. We have all the 5. We don't need to read that either. But I should explore this occult scrap, though. Yep, don't need to read that. That is this level. Nope, that's not the book. This is the book. So we want to find level 6s now. We can find them. Yeah, well, from the Stag door, and that's where we're dreaming now. Okay, this is going pretty okay here. The rhythm is actually feels like I'm actually in the rhythm here. Okay, there's erudition. I forgot to read what the book actually said. Sorry about that. No, wait. There was no book. I just studied reason for the erudition. Right, here is the dimmed reason. Where did the erudition? Oh, right. Yeah. I'm combining the eruditions, and then we need to read one of the collection of essays, and then we can increase our reason. Okay, restlessness over here. We'll probably start working with this restlessness. Let's compare. It doesn't really matter. The time's gonna be pretty much the same. So we're gonna talk to Miss Nainia about this restlessness and get rid of it. Rose is now in our cult, which is very nice. Miss Nainia, let's get rid of this restlessness, please. Okay, we'll keep working this restlessness. We dreamed those bad things away, so we'll go to the Stag door and dream about that with some reason. Where did I put my notes? I just had my notes here, I just moved them somewhere. We got a fascination from the Painted River last time, right? Yes, that's what we did. Okay, Miss Nainia got rid of that restlessness for us, which is very good. And we shall talk on the streets, find more people, and then we finally found the congregation of Saint Felix of Schüren. And right now I just remember one thing I wanted to do. I want to find person with lantern from here. The hireling with lantern. Go to Forgotten Mithraeum so that I can upgrade my people, all of them, quite easily. I mean, I could just get the Lord to level 8, and that would help me upgrade everyone. Or does this? Oh no, this doesn't have winter aspect. I remember checking that earlier. Okay, there's an erudition lesson learned. We'll read this book, get another one, and then increase our reason. You just found streets strange. We don't want streets strange. Find hirelings. Okay, you did. Is it the hireling we want? No, that's not the hireling we want. More restlessness incoming. And here we are at the Stag door. God damn it. I want to take the Forgotten Chronicle. Because I want to see what's at the Painted River. Because either we're getting an erudition lesson learned or we're getting a Forbidden Epic. Okay, we're getting a Forbidden Epic. So next time at the Painted River there is gonna be an erudition lesson learned. There is a great chamber in the manses through which a painted river flows. The vagabond, it is claimed, painted from memory in the years before she left the house. Certainly there are histories concealed in its design. I traced them with my hands last night. There were fragments of aquamarine paint beneath my nails, flecks of gold leaf when I was done. Okay, now. Next time we dream about the Stag door, we are going to find an erudition lesson learned from the place we just went to, the Painted River. So if we just get one erudition lesson learned by studying, read these, go there, we're gonna have all we need to increase our reason to the highest level. So that's what we're gonna do next, I think, with that. Yes, and that'll, well, if we don't find the erudition lesson learned from there, then I will know that I'm wrong. So I need to do this just to see if I am right or wrong. So we're not gonna dream about anything before that, I think. It might slow us down a bit. I mean, is it worth it to spend that time? Oh, this restlessness is going to be an issue now, because we can't talk about it with Miss Nainia, because this is gonna take more time. Let's see, what is your timer there, restlessness? 48 seconds, 45 seconds. there's a very tiny window where we could do this. Actually, I think we can do this. Let's just use the one with less time here. Once this is done, we'll use this here again, and then we can speak to Miss Naina about the other one, I think. Okay, there's our third edition lesson learned. We'll use our skill notable scholarship. Skill notable scholarship, and we'll put our edition lesson learned here. Become a little bit more reasonable. And Victor, we'll send you out again. Try to find the lantern person for us, please, 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 please. Okay. Now we work with this one. So this will surely have enough time so that we can talk to Miss Naina about that. Victor, we don't want the streets strange. Find us people. Okay, you are finding people. An experienced swindler. We don't really need him anymore. Like, there's only 100 seconds here, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, hey, hanger on. We'll take you in the cult pretty soon. First of all, we'll just talk to Miss Naina about this restlessness. My mind is a paradise of mirrors, in which all things are clear, even those things I might prefer not to see. Okay, more reasons. So, this is 2. We have 1 waiting behind the dream. So if I study my reason twice, and create one of them, this will be fine. Okay, there's 16 seconds in this. Okay, we need to just work with this. This is the only restlessness we have here, so we're working with this now. Okay, got rid of that restlessness, and yeah, we'll just talk on the streets. More people in the cult are always needed. Oh! Yeah, what? Seriously, this gave us restlessness, this gave us glimmering, this gave us vitality just for working. We'll probably be able to get rid of that restlessness. No, because this is gonna take 2 minutes. Oh, we're actually not gonna get rid of that restlessness, so we're gonna have an issue. Unless we paint one of the restlessnesses away. Victor, back to finding hirelings for us. And hey, I think this episode has been going on for long enough, so we're gonna end this one here and continue, well, maxing out our reason in the next one. I'm Carp, this has been Cultist Simulator with the Ghoul DLC, second try. Goodbye world, thanks for watching, see you next time!